G'day to minutes, my name is Island26. Welcome back. I just noticed, like, in my recording that I've got, like, a little bit of, like red on my lip, so I don't know if, like, while I was asleep, I, like, bit it or something. I don't know. I'm bleeding. Yeah, so we're back playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So I think we're in the final steps. In the last part, we saw Brasidas basically coming over to the house. Gonna get some tea. Oh, there's no tea. Some whatever they had back then. Yeah, and he was like, this is going to be glory for Sparta, or something like that. So I think I'm fighting for with Spartans. If that is the case, I have gone prepared a little bit of the Spartan War Hero set, which does like a lot of like stuff, and I've added as well. So hopefully this is going to go well. I've also increased like Nicholas's sword. I am sorry, I am full of burps. I know it's unfortunate, but it's going to happen. Where am I going? I'll go back here. There we go. That's a lot better. Ugh. Because like I'm so far forward. I'm used to being like so much closer, but I guess with like everything, I can be like a bit further back, which is good. All right, so we're gonna go where Brasidas is. It's a little bit far away, and then you can see there's fire. Ooh. Yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna be where if I get to the location or talk to someone, or if I like get there and it just automatically goes, that's a bear. I get there and it automatically goes, there's a bear. Yes, that's what it's gonna do. Yeah. So maybe this will be, depends on how long I record for, because I have been doing like hour type things. I've been splitting that off into like 2 parts. Is that a ball? You're a ball. You're a ball. Just go away from the ball. Because we're not about that boring content. Calling my content, it just seems weird. It's like, yes, it is content, but is it good content? Ooh, gotta pick up this wood. Because I still need for all those upgrades on, like, the ship and, like, other, like, expenses and stuff. Yeah. It's just come on, Athenians. I'm just gonna be stealing their weapons. I'm nowhere near you. Chill. Nowhere near you. Wow. Oh, also, Demos. I think Demonos, something is here.
For Sparta!
Oh, okay. I am fighting for Sparta. Cool. Also, I picked up like another ability. That is loud in my ears. Which is basically where I can get 3, like expel 1 adrenaline and get 3 back. I've really got to work on that charge, like decreasing the charge speed. Ow. Oh, he is one. Okay. Yeah, I think it's that, like, if I get, like, hits, I got, like, adrenaline. I've really got to increase that. Because if I can get a lot of hits in, I get a lot more adrenaline. Okay, where's another one? Let's just fish around. Oh my god, birds. Oh, there's one. See what I mean by fishing around? So, I'll show you the other abilities. Or maybe I had it in the last part, I can't remember. It's been a bit. Yeah, so I expel 1, gain 3. Then that allows me to get the overpower one. Which is the one where it's like... Whoa! Yep. Hello. I'm like, you're no longer my target. Yeah, that one. You're doing good. I just don't know how good though. Because like I said, Demos is apparently Because at the end, it was just like, if he's Marini was just like, if he is there, try to save him. Precidas. Uh-oh. Precidas, no!
Dimos! This fight is between you and me.
And it is one you cannot win.
If Brasidas dies, his blood is on your hands.
Oh.
His, yours, and every one of your friends.
Are you mad? We can still stop.
Enough! We will not stop!
I don't want to kill you, Alexios, but I will stop you.
My name is Demos!
So he's got like, because I think his sword is like one of the, like in the forge. Because you have like the spear, you have the sword, you have the axe, and you're like a cleaver? Of some sort? Try this again. Yeah, because I'm using abilities, like, because of the spear. I guess, like, he's using abilities because of the spear? Whoa, hello. I can't do any more damage on him. Oh, hello. So that's sort of like the rain down effect, so like with the with the arrows. Oh, not good. Like bobbed what I should have weaved. Oh, frames, hello. Yeah, I guess I can't really do anything. I was just like, he's become invincible and I can't...
If we continue, one of us will die.
Isn't that the point?
I found Mate.
Finally reunited, only to lose each other again!
Oh. Timber. Sorry. Hold on. You made your choice. Hold on. I did promise, Murini. Well, we just got flattened by a tree. Well, Cassandra got flattened by a tree. I like to play along. I say like I like to play along, even though I am like playing. Meta. Barely meta. Ooh, hello. Come here often? Did anybody get the name of that bus? Shiny. Very non-rendered.
I don't know what you were thinking back there.
What? Trying to save you?
That's not what that was. I told you to stay out of my way. Yet here you are.
So what? I'm a prisoner until I'm killed?
That's the plan. Or I could come in there and end you anytime I please.
Okay.
But before that, tell me what you know.
I thought your cultists told you everything. Sounds like you're on their side, but they're not on yours.
You think I'm just a puppet?
Yes.
Then prove it to me. Tell me why I'm on the wrong side. Convince me. I dare you.
What do you want to know?
Everything you claim to be true. But after this, I kill you. Why was I abandoned that night on the mountain?
Okay. For some reason, it looks very dark in the in the cage and like the lockup. But when I was walking over, it was the Colt's fault. It was the Prophecy. I didn't abandon you. We didn't abandon you. It was the Colt's fault.
It was the Pythia's prophecy. The Spartan Ephors said there was no other choice.
A prophecy?
You and I both know who feeds the Pythia her words.
I do. A baby with a fate so terrible it was thrown off a cliff. What kind of prophecy would lead to that?
All right. Recently found out what the scales are. I probably mentioned it in another part. Don't know. It's lying, apparently. The cultists wanted you. The Pythias said you were doomed Sparta.
The Pythias said you were going to bring Sparta to greatness or to its downfall. Waiting for the outcome was too big a risk.
A risk?
I heard you're unpredictable.
I call it being decisive. You weren't decisive that night. You, my family, let me go.
Let you go? You have no idea what happened on that mountain.
Then tell me.
I wanted to save you. A mother searched for you. A father stood for Sparta. For Sparta. I wanted to save you. I wanted to save you. Then why didn't you? Our mother searched for you, but yet she failed. Our father stood for Sparta, and yet I am going to overcome him. They're my scenarios. I wanted to save you. A mother searched for you.
No one told you that I tried to save you. I ran to catch you. I killed an elder. That ended my life too.
Always trying to play the hero. It wasn't enough then, and it isn't enough now.
I did everything I could, and I'm doing the same today.
It's too late. There's nothing you could say to make me feel like family.
I was thrown off too. We were both lied to. The cult wanted me too.
Listen, after you and the Elder fell, they threw me off Mount Taietos too. Pater let me go. It was his duty.
You were abandoned too?
Yes.
But we both survived. Against their wishes.
We did. We're alive.
Maybe it serves them right.
Ah.
Themos, we've been searching for you, and you are here. In the gutter.
See what I mean with the lighting?
I
How it's
hear
changed?
shouting.
It's nothing.
It's nothing. Now the lighting's
Leave.
changed again.
No!
Very confused.
This was not your action to take, boy.
Boy.
I am not your puppet. And you are not my master.
Of course, champion. Any indiscretion I won't repeat.
I just realized the cult is purple. Because they're no for red or no blue. No Sparta, no Athens. They are for themselves. They are, but not.
Keep in mind, you put yourself in the cell.
I don't recall doing that.
You have to understand. This is all for Athens, Cassandra. Pericles would have impoverished the entire city. The people were living in squalor.
So you had him murdered?
You can't find the perfect yolk without breaking some of the quail's eggs. He wasn't right for us.
You ain't right either. So you're a different kind of leader?
Killing your adversaries proves what kind of leader you are.
Oh, I'm just getting started. If only you'd be around to watch.
Come into the cell. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Let's see what happens.
Fortunately for me, there are other fires I need to extinguish. I have heard word of revolt.
Already? That was
That was
fast.
fast.
I have a plan. They can't revolt if they're dead.
Lighting.
I don't know how you can take on a band of rebels if you refuse to fight this one.
The act itself is out of my hands. The vote has been cast. What did I tell you? The people have given me their blessing. I use their power.
That's not democracy.
I thought politics was a game to you, remember? It is. And I play to win.
Fuck you, Cleon.
Bleeps.
I'm not alone in this. The people of Athens have spoken without me lifting a finger. That is how you treat rebellion.
They don't know what they're agreeing to.
You helped me in Athens, even willingly. If only you were more like your brother now.
A pity.
The cult wins, Cassandra. Now, I have to see about the boat heading to Mytilene. Its people are in for a rude awakening.
Damn. Ow. I like how I like click it, then all of a sudden it's just like delayed. Nice. There we go. What? Push. Damn. Buttons. Buttons are fun. Very nervous.
By the power of the gods, halt!
Aw.
Good timing.
Interesting. Death may be the greatest of human blessings after all.
Okay.
At least you tried.
Surely it's the thought that counts. Thank the gods you are alive, Cassandra.
If those guards are not the last, I say we need to leave and do so quickly.
Wait. We need to talk about Cleon.
Socrates is on to that Malaka. We know what he is doing.
Be brief. Her equipment, Varnavas.
All of her equipment? There's a lot of equipment. Like a ton.
Come, Varnavas. Cassandra, meet us at Pericles' residence. There we'll discuss all we know.
Excuse me.
The steps to the Parthenon are long and built on corpses.
So what is this bow? Damages ghost arrows. Okay. Which is interesting because if I was to get the full, I believe it's the Athenian hero set, it like all shots automatically go as ghost arrows. Which I don't know if I have to activate that ability to actually use it. Don't know. Okay, where are we going? Oh, not that far. Okay, looks like we've got a lot of guards around with us. Not guards, mercenaries. We got an item. Okay. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Better safe than sorry. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be like, have to. Oh, it's music in the game. I just heard a pan flute, and I'm just like, ah. Otherwise, I'll end up having to fight them, which I don't want to really do at this current point, because a lot of them are like level 90, and I'm not level 90. I've got to steer clear of like civilians, because if I get too close or they hit into me, all of a sudden I'm out of cloak, which is very annoying. And we're here.
You heard about the punishment coming our way, right?
There's a punishment coming their way? Okay. Oh, this house. This is where Phoebe. Yeah. Or Phoebe.
You made it.
Of course I did.
Varnavas was ready to go after you again.
Nah.
Like he said, it's the thought that counts, right?
Apparently. Come,
Apparently.
the others
Wow.
are waiting. We were worried you wouldn't make it.
Especially with every Athenian guard looking for you.
Cleon will have to do more than that to stop me.
A cloak.
What's all this?
We've begun working on a plan to take down Cleon.
Although I hardly call it a plan.
Wow.
Lots of talking, not much action.
Okay, you can go somewhere else. We got plans to do.
It feels different without Pericles.
But his inspiration lives on. That's why we're here.
Where once we gathered to forget our problems, now we meet them head on.
And get back to what truly matters.
To restore Athens to its former glory.
Yes, I can't remember his name.
So you're
can tell when
taking
he's
down
really interested
Cleon.
in.
Tell me the plan.
It won't be simple. His death would disrupt the peace and be worse for Athens.
He's right. We must discredit him first.
Aristophanes apparently has some play he thinks will do the job.
Some play? It is so much more than that.
Oh, don't get your tunic in a twist. I just don't see why we can't all love each other. It's so much more fun that way.
Ugh.
What's so special about the play? Will your famous orange ape impression be making an appearance?
Ha! Funnily enough, that was the inspiration.
Isn't it a risk to show him in a bad light in front of his admirers?
I think the play will change their minds. Good art is risky, but my plan will work.
Okay. His plan will work. Interesting. We can't waste time.
We can't just sit around. Cleon is sending a boat to Mytilene to kill the people there.
The people trust Cleon. They'll vote for whatever action he puts forth.
But that does not mean we plan to do nothing.
Taking down Cleon won't be easy.
But with your help, it will be possible.
Okay. So it looks like I have two options. I'm just gonna check a couple of things. So this is all the stuff. Okay, so Obsidian sword. Ooh. Oh yeah, I've got a fancy hat as well. I just was going around, went to like a blacksmith, and all of a sudden there was a hat to buy because I was going through and buying leather instead of like going down and hunting leather. Saves a little bit of time on my part to upgrade a couple of things. Let's deconstruct that. Still got the horse and everything. Quests. Okay, talk to Aphrodinth. I can't pronounce his name. Socrates. I can pronounce that. Alright, so they're the two options. What time am I at? Okay. I've also started actually recording the time that I've got going. Otherwise, I'm gonna go over a little bit because my recordings somewhat failed. So I'm trying to do a lot better in that aspect. Okay, so probably want to look at the ship. Yeah, well, I've still got all of those. As mind-boggling. Cultists. Okay, so we've got him, her. I say her because the ghost is a woman, which I do have some suspicions of who it is. I've heard those suspicions for a while, especially the first time. It was actually in this building. Yeah, it was in this building. Cassandra was over here, I believe. Then I can't remember her name. She walked over. I think it might be her. Can I talk to these people? No, these are just random people. And there's the why is everything knocked over? Okay, let's go back. Or I could just call this part here. I know it'll be a short one, but I just want to see if the recordings are working.
Finally, someone who's willing to have some fun. I'm not sure how many more times I can take Socrates rejecting me.
I'm sure you'll get through it.
Perhaps you can help take my mind off it.
I probably mentioned this in the last part, or vaguely touched on it. Cassandra don't need no man. She is fully into her own kind.
We're in the middle of a war. Cleon is wreaking havoc across the land, and you
Plus,
want to have fun?
I agree with her at this
until
point.
I've spent every ounce of energy I can.
Spend it on something more useful, then.
What's more useful than releasing some stress in a trying time?
I work better when I'm tense.
Well, when this is all over with, perhaps you and I can find a nice, quiet place to unwind.
We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately this will be somewhat going. It's only for about a little bit. This is just more of a test to actually see if things are going. Hopefully that you're enjoying it so far. We are in somewhat of the final stages of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Then I've got all the DLC. Yeah, so good night to you, my names. My name is Alex26. Hope you like and subscribe to keep my wacky content. And I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you in the next one. Okay. Bye. I'm just like looking and just like, screen, camera, screen, camera, screen, camera, camera.